Hi guys, I am doing another video tutorial for you. I've got some fun little galaxy crafty arty watercolory projects that I posted a few days ago now. I was bored one night and, to be honest, my crafty mojo had run off. So I just kind of started playing around, and it apparently made an appearance about halfway through this. I had these sheets of just watercolor paper that were offcuts from when I was doing my tags, and I just started painting them, and this is what came out of that. So I am actually really pleased with it. When I posted the picture, it seems that everybody else is pleased with it as well. So here is a tutorial on how to make it. Okay, now I'm just going to take my paintbrush and my water. Again, I'm using the Pearl water here, and I'm going to spray this on my craft mat quite generously because I'm going to be using a lot of water. First of all, I'm going to go over the colored bits, one color at a time.
Color blended out, you want to just cover the entire tag with your water. You want this pretty wet, so be very generous with that. This is where I'm going to start putting in some black. Can't see because my visual area is kind of small, but I'm basically just taking the ink pad directly to my craft mat. Let's see if I can, right there. And then I'm going to go around the edges of this tag with the black. I'm just going to start around the edges here. Another useful tool to have is these tweezers, which will basically make it easier for you to hold on to this tag and keep it flat without moving too much of the ink or getting it on your hands or anything. Now when you first start doing this, it's going to look pretty bad, and don't worry about it because in the end it will look really cool. It just takes a little bit of effort to get there. Alright, so I've got some of the placement going on here with my black. I'm going to just try and darken up around the edges a bit. It's not that big of a deal how dark it is because it will eventually get blended on. But we're going to do as much as we can here. Alright, once that is done, we're going to clean off the craft area, and then we're going to hit this with the heat gun, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so now that your tag is dry, what we're going to do is add the color to it with the distressings and the blending foams, which will bring out the colors that we've already kind of laid out. One thing I forgot to mention, the reason that we saturate this tag with so much water when we put down the colors, or especially the black, is that it's going to kind of bleed into this color here. Not too much, luckily, but it's going to give it enough so that it's more random than if you were just to place it yourself. When you're drying this with the heat tool, it's going to push all this ink into, and it's going to sort of bleed out a little bit more, and you want that, so don't worry if that happens. It just gives it a nice look to it. Yeah, so as you can see, it's very pale right now, and it really looks horrible, to be honest. But don't worry, we will fix that. So here's the finished tag. It wasn't that hard to make. I hope you understood my instructions, and that you can give it a try yourself and maybe share it with me. I'd love to see them. If you aren't there already, you can head on over to my blog, bitofcraftygenius.blogspot.com, and follow or leave a comment or anything like that. Yeah, so sorry about the wobbly camera. I've had to completely dismantle it from the tripod because I was just getting really frustrated, and my craft desk is a complete mess, and things just were not staying the way they needed to be. I'm sure the majority of you crafters can relate to the messy craft desk. I think it's probably a rule or something. But yeah, so if you like my videos, just let me know, and I will try and do some more. Bye!